Good morning, sweet super friends, and welcome to the Friday, July something edition of the Sacred News and Weather, which reminds me, I should probably turn off my phone. July 3rd. We're on Friday, July 3rd. There we go. Turning off or putting my phone on sleepy sleep. I am coming to you today from Auntie B's guest bedroom because air conditioning. It is really hot outside. I am currently awaiting some of my dear ones from middle school, high school to arrive, and we are going to be in the pool all the live long day and then taking a little cruise on the Hudson River tonight, a little sunset cruise. So still enjoying my time away. You can probably see Chia is here curled up next to me. And I do have a message for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes here. I'm going to give you my preamble first, which is, as with everything I do, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and know that these messages are timeless. So whether you're tuning in real time on Friday, July 3rd, or at a later date, there will likely be something here for you. If you are not seeing yourself, go ahead, turn me off, scroll down below. There are plenty of more messages where this one came from, and there will be more to come. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kind of scoot back a little bit and close my eyes. And we're just going to see what wants to come. I have not preordained a message. What I'm seeing is the Knight of Wands, which is sort of the player of the tarot card deck, but he's also, it doesn't always indicate player energy. It could also indicate someone coming forward. But the feeling that I have is like hot and cold, in and out. I'm in, I'm like all the way in, I'm all the way out. I can feel like a debate going on in someone's heart space, and but it's not even heart space, because when I come down into my heart space, it actually feels very, very clear here. But what I'm feeling is that in and out, hot and cold energy is like up here. It's from the neck up. I often will say here on the Sacred News and Weather, also, if you've ever worked with me as a client, you know that I believe that most of the planet is operating from the neck up, meaning we are all like kind of looking for information by turning our heads up and looking at the sky, like, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? But we're not actually imploring any sort of spiritual self in that connectivity, because the way that we are actually meant to connect with our higher self, with our truth, is to come all the way down into our bodies, into our heart space, into our bellies, and to check in about what is true for us from here. So what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is that like someone is looking for the next right decision, the next right thing to do, but they're looking up at the sky from the neck up. They're not actually dropping into their heart, into their body to learn what is true. And this is like the whole of my work. This is my work in the world. I want to get everyone connecting with their hearts, connecting with their bellies, connecting with their human self and their divinity, which I believe is in here. It's not up there. And so that is where we're starting off today. So hot and cold, in and out. I'm also getting an image of the Four of Pentacles, which, depending upon the deck you use, it can have different meanings. It can mean like scarcity and like feeling like you have to protect your resources. But in this case, I feel like the imagery that's coming through the hot and cold, the in and out, is protecting not resources, but heart. Like, oof, there's a real fear of getting hurt. There's a real fear of that. What I'm seeing now is the Three of Swords. I'm not drawing any cards, though ironically I have them sitting here ready to go in case I needed something, because I didn't come in with something today and it's early. But I'm seeing someone is trying to avoid heartbreak, and their hot and cold in and out is because they want to move forward. I'm seeing the Chariot. They want to move forward into a new way of being, into a new relationship, or to renew a relationship. They want to move forward. They want to step into a relationship, but there's real fear of heartbreak here. And the heartbreak that I'm seeing, I'm seeing two threads of energy. I'm seeing like there's actually, I'm seeing four threads of energy here, which is what I'm getting from that over here is that there are multiple stories of heartbreak in this person's lifetime, in this person's energy. And so what they are doing is thinking about those timelines. It's like when they can come all the way into into their body. When, if this is you, if you can come all the way into your body, it feels like I'm talking about your person for what that's worth, but energy can be reversed. So if I'm talking about your person, great. If I'm talking about you, know that that's exactly right too. It's however you are seeing yourself, however you're feeling yourself here. What I'm feeling is that the timelines that I'm seeing, these like brokenhearted betrayal timelines, there are four of them here that I'm seeing. The feeling is that this person, your person, or you are coming into the energy of these betrayals, coming into these energies of these broken hearts, and you're coming out of your body and you're coming into the story, and it is the story that is causing you to protect your heart. It is the storyline that is causing you to like almost cut yourself off from the truth, cut yourself off from your heart space and keep you in that hot and cold in and out. It's like when I can feel where your body relaxes, when your body can just like allow itself to be, you come into this place of desiring to move forward. I can see the chariot again. The chariot is the fastest card in the tarot. It is the fastest moving energy, and I can feel where you want to come forward. And it's also a shift in consciousness. So we're not just coming forward into something. You're coming forward into something that is a shift in consciousness. And in this instance, it feels very much like an elevation. Like when you can tap into your truth, you want to come up and into quickly move into this new timeline, into this new energy of abundance, of love, of unconditional love, of success. I can see where coming in and like getting on that chariot and allowing yourself to go is actually going to bring you into your next timeline. But the wobble, the hot and cold in and out, is like a shift between these betrayal storylines and a thought in your mind rather than a feeling in your body. There's an invitation to deeply sink into, and it's like a leaning back energy. You'll often hear me say, like, especially I'm seeing that chariot energy, it's like this really forward moving, and it's like I feel like this is the energy, this is the way that we move through the world. We are not relaxed back, we are not surrendered, we are like in that doing energy that I was talking about yesterday. And this chariot energy has this feeling of like, I need to move forward, but I'm afraid. And what I'm seeing here is you will actually move forward at a pace. Like you will move into, you will shift into this timeline, you will shift into this higher level of consciousness, you will shift into your heart space, you will shift into this newer, higher frequency of abundance and love and success. If you can lean back and drop into your heart, like there's this feeling of like dropping your shoulders and leaning all the way back, almost as if it's a trust fall, like leaning backwards into the loving arms of spirit, leaning backwards into feeling totally supported and held by the universe rather than believing you have to do it yourself. You have to point to your energy and go and do. I can see where it's going to be a much more delightful chariot ride into your next timeline if you can lean back. And there's this heart opening feeling. So the one of the opening images that I had was of the Four of Pentacles, which is someone hoarding four coins, and one of them is blocking their heart space. But by leaning back, I can feel where the heart space opens. It opens wide and deep. And in leaning back, there's also an acknowledgement of your back heart, your back body, of that receiving energy. And if you can lean back, if you can drop all the way into your body, I can see where these betrayal timelines that were like, it's there, I was seeing it in two, possibly three different ways. So I was seeing these betrayal lines as like and I'm a former critical care nurse, so I was seeing the monitor, the heart rate monitor. I was seeing the heartbeat. I was seeing the heartbeat go across. I was also seeing like the edge of the ocean, like the tidal line that I was also talking about yesterday, of like the breaks in the waves. Like some of them were larger breaks and some of them were smaller breaks. And I was also seeing like a tangle of vine and barbed wire. And what I'm seeing is as we lean back, these four different storylines just sort of like it's like they had all of this energy and it was sticky, pokey, energy, and it was very, very active. I can see where everything calms over here just by leaning your energy back, by trusting your heart rather than your mind. It's like when we come up into our minds, we get really pointy. When we lean back into our hearts, we broaden our ability to receive. And it's in that receiving, it's in that willingness to receive that that hot and cold in and out energy also softens. And what I see now is the Ace of Wands. I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So we move from scarcity and protection and in and out and hot and cold into like the beginning of passion, into the beginning of, you know, the wands are that forward wand masculine energy, and the pentacles are very they're more feminine. If I were seeing the cups, I would say like much more receptivity, but the pentacles are an offer. Like it's a new offer coming forward, and I feel like you, if you are the one who is going to be offering someone something, you can begin to take the next right steps of this wand energy, of this pentacle energy, of like stepping forward from a heart open, receiving and ready to give place, as opposed to that much more tight, like protected energy. I just want to see if there's anything else here. What I'm hearing is to remind you that those aces, the again, I'm not drawing cards, I'm just seeing their energy. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, it is a new beginning. It is a beginning of something new, a new chapter, but you have to act on it. So yes, we are leaning back and receiving. We are opening our energy, but we need to use the energy of the Chariot from this relaxed place to begin moving forward. So those aces are potential energy and we have to act. But what I'm being shown to tell you is to not act from this pointy doing place, to act from this heart open. I am ready to receive and I am ready to give place, and to trust that pace. It doesn't need to be pointy and forward. It can move like almost as this like what I'm seeing is like someone coming towards you to hug you, this open arms, open hearted energy, rather than this pointy, like, I'm going to do this energy. And this frequency has the frequency a little bit of like messy human. And this frequency has the frequency of aligned and connected and coming forward from an unconditionally loving and beautiful place. And that's the place where we want to offer our wands. That's the place where we want to put in our pentacles. That's the place that we want to begin from. Not that pointy doing place, but that open-hearted, I'm ready to bring love forward and I'm ready to receive it. And I think that is what I have for us today. Please like and share and subscribe and comment. Let me know how this is landing for you. Let me know how you're receiving it. Let me know what you want to hear. Go ahead and hype me if that feels good. I like can feel the momentum. I can feel the new energy in this collective. And I can also feel where like some of you are waiting for that the masculine feminine messages. So those will be coming too. I'm just going with what is the most forward for us today, but I can feel where there is a masculine feminine energy message that wants to come through. I'm kind of sitting with it and letting it marinate, and I will come forward with it maybe tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye bye.